That's like 50% of my personality. Freaking out.
You know, I was there with Gremlins.
Talk about Gremlins, man. No, we don't have to talk about Gremlins anymore. I'm not going back. Hi. Good morning, afternoon, good evening, good whenever it is you're tuning in. Welcome to Ticket Price, episode 106, where we're not talking about Gremlins anymore.
We are talking about monsters, though.
Yes, we are. But who are we? We are Ticket Price, the only show on the internet that asks the question that matters. Are these movies worth your time and money? Not Gremlins. In other words, are they worth the ticket price? Oh, I am your co-host and forehead. My name is Jake. With me, as always, co-host Kurhurst. Co-host.
Did you not do your mouth exercises before you started?
Babu. Bobby. Babu. Co-host extraordinaire and the only man who thinks I'm not talking about Gunsmoke during this episode, Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you, sir?
I'm excited for the Gunsmoke. Not really, no. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I told you I was going to tell you this joke that I had heard from the stand-up comic.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I cannot remember the comic's name.
Okay, you're killing it.
I know. But he's like, I want to know, and I hope it's true. I really want this to happen. That the paramedic that first found Hulk Hogan didn't check his pulse. He just lifted his arm up 3 times to see if he would just come there. And I died laughing. And then he's like, yeah. And then the paramedic looks over at the referee, and the referee's like, nope.
That's dark shit, man.
I know, and I love it.
That's a good one. All right. That, you know what? Credit where credit's due, except you don't know who.
I can't remember the comic's name. I am so sorry. If you're the one that did the stand-up, it was amazing, and I loved it. But I can't credit you because I don't know who you were. I feel like such a dick.
Good. Oh.
But speaking of arms, there's a severed arm in this movie that we're going to be talking about.
What the hell was that?
It's a segue.
No, it wasn't. I don't know what that was. Well, severed arm. Today we are looking at the 1951 classic, maybe, The Thing from Another World. And this is now officially the oldest movie we have talked about on the podcast, beating Godzilla by 3 years.
Yeah, okay, and it felt like it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
All right, well,
but I don't necessarily
we're not
think
there
it's a
yet.
bad way.
Wait, I don't know if we're there yet. Based off of this is based off John W. Campbell Jr.'s Who Goes There. This is the third movie we've talked about based off this one story.
This story's getting a workout.
And we are now bringing to a dramatic conclusion the Thing franchise. We've done them all.
And damn it. Okay. All right. Okay. We've done every Lethal Weapon.
Yes.
We did the Lord of the Rings.
That doesn't count. That was something else.
We've done everything in the Thing universe.
Yep, that's true.
And we still haven't done Die Hard 2.
That's because I keep putting it back in the hat when I pull it.
That doesn't surprise me.
I've done it on air a number of times. And some additional times that I made up just to make you mad.
Okay. I'm going to try to not lose my cool.
No, that's my job.
We'll find out.
Excuse me. Check script. Loses cool. No, Jake loses cool. Right?
Oh, right there. Okay,
right
I
there.
see it.
Jake
Yeah.
loses cool.
I'm so sorry. I don't have my script.
Well, guess who's unprepared?
Yeah.
So, Tevis, let me ask you. Are you ready to get into this?
Let's do this thing.
Oh. I see what you did there. Let me give you a hand. Severed arm joke. All right. Written by Charles Lederer and Howard Hawks and John W. Campbell Jr., although, again, I'm not entirely sure if Campbell's credit is just because of who goes there.
Probably. Because that was, what was that, 30...
38?
38?
8?
I don't remember.
My gut says 8, but yeah, it's 30s,
Yeah.
yes. But this is only 51.
True.
Directed by Christian Nibby and Howard Hawks. Red flag. Co-writer, co-director.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Now, you may not realize this, because I don't know how up-to-date you are on 1951 Hollywood fame.
Oh, none at all.
This movie had a surprisingly stacked cast.
Yes.
See, he doesn't know.
No, I don't know.
Starring Kenneth Tobey as Patrick Hendry, Margaret Sheridan as Nikki, Ken Curtis as Festus, Amanda Blake as Miss Kitty, Milburn Stone as Doc, Buck Taylor as Newly, and James Arness as Matt Dillon. I mean, the thing from another world. Boom!
As the carrot.
You just got sucked right into that whole Gunsmoke opening.
I think this was Margaret Sheridan's first movie.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost positive.
Nice. Well, this is the second time we've talked about Buck Taylor specifically on the show.
Really?
He was in a movie we did.
Grumpy Old Man?
No.
Tombstone.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. He was one of the Jacks. I don't remember if he was Texas Creek Jack Johnson.
Okay.
Or there's like Texas Jack and Turkey Creek Jack. And
that's right.
he's one of the Jacks.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
There's the one with the mustache and the one with the longer hair.
Yeah.
He had the mustache.
Okay. That's pretty cool, actually.
Buck Taylor as Newly.
Now, see, this movie already has a problem for me, was because there was so many different characters, and they all looked very similar.
Milburn Stone is pretty distinct.
Who?
Milburn Stone.
Who's Milburn Stone?
Doc.
Oh, the guy who...
I'm talking about Gunsmoke.
Oh, damn it! Oh, fuck Gunsmoke! I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Got him! Boom!
Yeah, see, you could tell me that character was in the thing, and I'd be like, oh, okay. He was the one that was running around.
Wait, when did I stop talking about the thing and start talking about Gunsmoke?
Don't know.
When did the switch get flipped?
I have no idea. No clue. Because I never watched Gunsmoke.
I'm not even going to tell you now. All right. Budget. Made with an estimated $1.6 million. And that's 1951 money.
Sets.
Probably.
And explosions.
James Arness.
The Firewalker.
Yeah, that dude had to have made at least 0.6.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll talk more about that when we get there.
Oh, yeah, we will. We're not there, though. But absolutely, we will. Now, I had difficulty finding a worldwide gross.
Yeah, and you even texted me.
Because I couldn't find it.
I couldn't find
I texted
anything.
you. I was like, hey, can you help me? And everything I found was like, well, we know that it was a financial success, but grosses weren't reported in 51 like they are in the modern day.
Yeah.
So,
do we have a domestic? I couldn't find anything.
I don't have anything other than being told it was a success, whatever that means.
That's successful enough for a sequel.
We got a remake, though.
Yeah. few years later.
I don't feel like this movie needed a sequel.
No, it didn't.
Just like this movie / story doesn't really need a prequel.
No, absolutely not. Ever.
We're not talking about that anymore.
Don't ever touch John Carpenter's The Thing.
It's his one good movie, damn it. Leave it
Let the
alone.
man have it.
He literally has no accolades except this. Let him have it. That and the Halloween theme.
Yeah, I'll give him that
Man,
one.
he plays the shit out of that synthesizer.
Yes, he does.
All right, awards. It had one win. But it was honestly, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a more modern award too. It was like a retro like look back. They were like, "Oh, that was amazing." And
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
2001 winner, National Film Preservation Board
That's it.
and the National Film Registry. Okay.
So there you go. So, Tevis, what
Jake.
is your history with 51's The Thing from Another World?
I've only watched this one time, and I watched it when I was in college. I took a movie appreciation class. Got to watch this, the original Godzilla, a couple of zombie movies that were thrown in there.
Man, Romero kind of sucks. I'm not a big into Romero zombie movies.
It's okay. I mean, they are what they are, but I watched one of them I'd never seen before. It was called Pontypool. It was a zombie movie, but it took place in a radio station.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's really cool. You don't see anything that really happens out in the world. He just gets calls from listeners.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it was actually really interesting.
I like that.
But other than that, this is the first time I've ever watched it until we pulled it from the hat.
Okay.
So
for the hat, it was the second time you watched
yes.
it. Okay.
Yes. What's your history with this?
This was the very first time I've ever seen this.
Really?
I've seen pictures. I've seen very small clips of key moments. But I've never actually had the opportunity to sit down and watch this in its entirety. And if you caught last week's episode when we pulled it from the hat, I was very excited going into it just because, like, oh man, it's a series that's close to my heart. I'm still in the process of tracking down who goes there. My library is having some trouble getting it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm probably just going to have to just find a copy and buy the damn thing.
Do it on eBay.
I'm sure if I just look it up, I could just purchase it and it would be fine. I was just hoping to not.
It's probably very hard to find.
But no, so when we pulled it from the hat, I thought, oh, this is cool. We're going to go back in time. This is something I've wanted to go back and watch anyway. I was excited. Very excited.
Found it on Amazon for $16.96.
Wait, please read that entire cover title for us.
Who Goes There? The novella that formed the basis of The Thing.
And I swear to God, the font on The Thing is bigger than the actual title of the book.
It is. It says The Thing. But at the top, it's like, who goes there? It would be an interesting read, I think.
I think so. But you won't even read Jurassic Park, so.
No.
You know what? I've been having trouble. The library. I was like, man, I gotta try to request it. I guess I got other books I'm trying to have our library bring in. I was hoping they would have Primitive War.
Oh, okay.
Ever since we did our reaction episode of the trailer for the upcoming Primitive War movie. Shameless episode plug. I was like, I'd check that book out. I'm looking for something else. And no, our library doesn't have that either.
This library sucks.
No, our library doesn't suck. It's just small.
Sucks.
No, disagree. I know for a fact you can go to the young readers section and find the award-winning Misfortunate Adventures: The Hunt for Blackbeard's Treasure on the shelf.
Wow. Now, who wrote that?
Some asshole.
Oh, okay.
All right. Are you ready to get into this?
Let's do it.
Okay. So, let's recap. The Thing /
From Another World.
From Another World. We follow a pilot and his pilot bros, It's his co-pilot and his navigator.
Yeah.
But they're clearly bros.
Oh, absolutely.
They make another flight to the North Pole, where there's an Arctic research base, and they have found something. Lo and behold, it is a spaceship. They find the frozen remains of the spaceship's occupant. They bring the frozen remains back to camp. The ice thaws. The alien is alive, and hell breaks loose as our heroes try to destroy, not only protect themselves, save their own lives, but destroy this creature before it has the opportunity to take over and or destroy the planet.
Yes. Sounds about right.
That a pretty bare bones accurate description here.
That it in a nutshell.
Okay. Yeah. So let's really get into this.
Almost caught him.
Did you get that fly?
No, almost.
Okay, title card. We have to talk about this title card.
Yeah, it's great.
Is this better than John Carpenter's?
I was thinking the same thing.
I was watching going, this looks better somehow.
Yeah, it does.
Of it's a black screen and then it starts to burn away, but just the letters burn away. So it's The Thing from Another World. I'm like, that looks great.
Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, holy shit, this is really freaking cool for this time. Like,
and it got me more pumped.
Yeah, I agree. I loved it.
So now we kind of meet our main characters. We have Captain Hendry, and again his co-pilot and his navigator are with them. You know, they're playing cards and they're just giving each other. They're being guys, just talking shit back and forth over the card table.
Because we follow Scotty into this bar, right? Isn't he the one that's outside and he comes in and we see our main characters?
Yeah.
When he goes walking across that snow. Oh my God. I was like, this is so obvious a set.
Sure.
But man, I liked it a lot.
It looked good.
It looked cool. It felt like I was watching a play. And
I feel that.
I absolutely love that fact.
Well, you know, and there is a lot of that with not just any of these older movies, because, like, let's face it, you didn't have a lot of cinematography options.
Oh yeah,
like you had a static camera, or you had one that could kind of sort of move a little bit.
Yeah, and you have really long takes,
and
it's mostly about the dialogue and the blocking. Because I love watching these older movies where you get to see one character leave and another one comes in to talk, and then that one switches places with another guy, and
because
it's very much like a ballerina. It's really cool how they all move into place
like a play, because you couldn't just cut. All right, change camera position, action. You know, you weren't getting 15 different angles of the same shot you've done 37 times.
Yeah.
Like, no, we don't have time for this shit. We got to move along. Okay. We meet the reporter. You know, he's here looking for a scoop, and
he's a little whiny.
He's kind of a little wiener guy.
Yeah,
he's not a total wiener, but
slight wiener.
He
wiener adjacent.
Yeah,
okay,
definitely. He touches wiener. He borders wiener.
Okay.
He tap dances wiener.
He's walking that wiener line.
That very fine wiener line. Writes down tattoo idea. I mean, you know, people get like scripture like tattooed across their ribs.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get walking that fine wiener line. TicketPrice 2025 across my ribs.
Hell yeah. Go take a picture of that and post it.
Oh my God, the next time we go to Sarah's work and we draw the Wiener King in the bathroom stall, we can write,
yes,
walking that fine wiener line. I mean, Sarah, if you're watching, allegedly.
You don't know who it was.
It could be anybody.
Yeah, I mean, we have thousands and thousands of people listening. They could just take it upon themselves to do it.
Everyone knows the Wiener King. It's not, you know. He's bigger than us. But I want to talk about the banter going on at this card table because it is prevalent throughout the movie, particularly when it's Captain Hendry and his buddies.
Okay.
Did you notice how nothing major, but when they're just riffing with each other, they talk over each other a little bit?
I didn't quite catch that. No.
It wasn't, so Tevis, how's it going? How's the old ball and chain? And then you would say something.
Yeah.
And then,
okay. I see. Yeah. That when they did talk, it was very close. It felt like they were timed. Like, hey, we got to get this shot in so many minutes. So we have to say all these lines, go as fast as you can.
I get that, but I like this feel because I didn't feel that way watching it. I didn't take it that way. To me, this felt like more natural conversation. When you're just BSing with your buddies or having just a regular conversation with anybody, you're going to overlap.
Yeah, I get that.
That's just conversation. We're overlapping right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just conversation. Yeah. Nobody does that. But this movie, and I was like, this feels like real.
I can see that.
It lent a level of authenticity to just these guys talking.
I like these three guys.
I did too. I like their relationship.
I like Captain Hendry a lot. He was probably my favorite character.
I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of a cool because he wasn't just this straight-laced, clean-cut Army pilot or Air Force pilot. We learned that he's a bit of a lady hound. We learned from Nikki who he used to sleep with. And they're fairly explicit about that.
Yes, they are.
This movie gets kind of explicit a few times.
Yeah, and he gets angry at her a little bit.
Yeah, but she kept talking about how he's all hands all the time.
Yeah, this actor Kenneth Tobey. This is the only thing I've ever seen him in.
Yeah, I don't.
But my God, he is one handsome looking dude.
Oh yeah, it's bastard.
Like Jesus Christ,
we look like this.
Yeah,
Toby, kiss my ass. But like he's serious when he needs to be. He carries authority and gravitas, but at the same time he can BS with his buddies. They rib him all the time. And he's just like, I'm gonna murder you guys. Like, he's a pretty well-rounded character.
I think so.
If I would enjoy him in a modern movie as a character. Like, he's fleshed out.
Yeah. And I feel like there's only a few characters in this movie that are. I think he is. I think Scotty is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Dr. Carrington is as well.
I think Nikki is.
She's almost there. She's good.
I mean, we get funny and flirtatious. We get serious and career oriented. We get the when Toby comes in when Captain Hendry comes in to figure out what's going on, and Nikki like disagrees with Dr. what's his name again?
Carrington.
Like she like ethically and fundamentally disagrees with him, but doesn't want to risk her job. So she's just like, maybe you should just look at this. And you're like, okay, like she's got it going on. I like Nikki.
I don't know. She just didn't do it for me.
Well, I mean, she's no Ellen Ripley, but she probably fill out that underwear a little better.
That's true. That is true too. Yes. But the rest of these guys, I don't feel like, I feel like they were just thrown in and not really given much of a character at all. It's just be there and
because they wanted
say the script.
They wanted to populate a research base, and that's something I thought was interesting too. In all the other in the other two iterations, they're always very sparsely manned. This is a goddamn compound, and it is loaded with people.
I know. There for a minute, I thought they were at the fucking mall.
And
just so many people.
In John Carpenter's, there's 8,
yeah, maybe
10 max.
Yeah, probably 8. I'd have to look it up.
There's like 24 people here.
Yeah, and there's one point in the movie towards the end that this guy pops in. That he pops in a couple times that Hendry's talking to him about
Is it the scientist that's like 3 feet taller than everyone else?
Yes.
Fucking lurch walking
Yeah,
around.
no shit. I was like, right there is the thing. Like, what are you doing? Burn him.
He's so big.
God dang. But yeah, he comes in and I'm like, where the hell has this guy been?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt weird to me.
Yeah, but I don't need to know everybody.
No, I just don't think we need everybody.
Oh, fair. But at the same time, they were going with this is a fully staffed, functioning research outpost.
Yeah.
So, but I still enjoyed seeing this different take on it.
Yeah, I mean, we've already got the, superior version in John
2011.
Carpenter's.
Oh.
You watch your damn mouth.
Wait, is it though?
Is John Carpenter's better?
Not that. Is it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Episode's over, everybody.
The thing is a masterpiece.
Episode's
That
over.
doesn't mean I'm dogging on this. I'm not dogging on the
I
thing
didn't
from
see
another
Captain
world.
Hendry break the only chess machine.
No, he just blew up the entire flying saucer out in the damn ice.
He didn't do that.
It was his. It's under his watch.
You know, Dr. Carrington was there too, so.
Yeah, but Hendry is the captain. He was in charge of the thermite.
And they used it properly.
And just like Scotty said, everybody screws up. Even the higher ups don't know what the hell they're doing.
Scotty doesn't know. Fuck you, Scotty. You don't know. Now, but that we've got Hendry. But as a whole, our main cast is Hendry, Nikki, Carrington, Scotty. And then that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then if you want to say like the buddies and then the giant scientists, then, we've got some minor characters and then we just have extras.
Yeah, some don't even have names.
You don't need names. They're not there.
They shouldn't be there. That just was my gripe. Too many people.
They weren't even in the way. Why are you? They just sat there.
Yeah, they almost got lit on fire.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah. All right. Should we talk about the monster?
Let's talk about the monster.
Actually, hold on. There's a line of dialogue here I want to talk about. I believe Hendry says it when he's like, look, we all pull a boner now and then.
I missed that.
It was because of the thermite, which we're getting to. But they're talking about these mistakes, and Hendry uses the very old phrase, pulling a boner.
Okay.
He pulled a boner. And who hasn't pulled a boner? You know what? I pull a boner every day.
I did before he came over.
Every day.
I don't think it means what we think it means.
No, I wrote that down because I was just like, oh, no way. He's like, well, yeah, looks like we pulled a boner. Or they don't want to pull a boner, which, I get that too. But basically, pull a boner.
Okay. I like that line. I'm going to use that from now on.
Write it down. Okay.
Tattoo it on my ribs.
On the other side. Pulling boners since.
Captain Hendry.
Yes, credit it to Captain Hendry.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Should we talk about the monster now?
Let's talk about the monster.
Is that where we're at?
Sure.
All right. So when they find the spaceship, now in this version, the spaceship crashed like a week ago, if that.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was very long.
No, because they were like, and here's where we got the explosion blip on our radar or whatever. On our seismic, I think it was a seismograph.
I don't think, I don't think that's very accurate.
What's not very accurate?
That it would freeze that fast.
I don't know. I've never been to the North Pole.
I don't know. It just felt weird to me.
I don't know. I've never been to the North Pole. In the winter.
I'm looking something up.
How quickly would a spaceship freeze in the North Pole?
That's what I'm asking ChatGPT. No, I'm just kidding.
So they use these thermite explosives to melt the ice to get to the ship. When the thermite goes off, it reacts rather strongly with whatever material or energy or something with this alien spacecraft, and the whole spacecraft just explodes. And then Carrington's like, "What the fuck?"
So I was watching a documentary on this film today, and they were talking about that explosion. They had apparently the special effects guy, they had set it up the day before. They weren't able to do it that day because it started raining or something like that, so they had to leave and then come back the next day. Well, he thought since the powder in the explosion was possibly damp and it wouldn't ignite, it's like, I better put more in. So they did. And it blew up so hard. You notice how the camera kind of moves up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the explosion did that. And they had to keep it. They could not afford to redo that explosion.
Why would they need to redo it?
But it screwed up, and you can actually see.
Yeah, the camera
the set.
almost follows the explosion upward,
Yeah.
like you're watching the cloud.
Yeah. But I thought that was
or the
really cool.
smoke from it. So they find the specimen, if you want to call it that. But this is just like they're like, it's a
Hang on.
okay. Thermite?
No. Pickaxes?
Oh yeah, they had to dig him out.
How long would it take to pull that block of ice out of this?
Oh my god, okay, it was like 8 feet long. It had to have been 3 to 4 feet deep.
Yeah.
Like, it was huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And all they had was pickaxes.
Fred Flintstone was quarrying rocks with a brontosaurus that big.
Yeah.
Jesus.
When I saw that and he hits the ground with the pickaxe, I'm like, wait a minute. That's going to take you guys forever.
That's why they had all those people.
That's true.
How do you think they built the pyramids? Just a shitload of people. Although now it's like, well, technically the pyramids weren't built by slaves.
They're built by aliens.
Well, maybe. And slaves. It's a separate issue.
Mm.
Where are we?
The creature.
I'm about
In
to
the
go.
ice.
I'm about to go on a tangent about Egypt, ancient Egypt.
The ice cream. The ice cream.
The ice. Man, I can go for some ice cream.
The icicle alien. That's
So
where we're at.
Carrington wants to thaw it, and Hendry puts a stop to that shit.
Yes, he does.
And he keeps it under guard, armed guard, and to make sure that it can't thaw, they bust out all the windows to the supply room they're in.
It's like, god dang. Okay, let's just break shit.
But the people who are taking turns on guard duty are getting really unnerved because they can see it, and its eyes are open, and it really looks like it's looking at them. And I was like, this is cool. Now we've seen nothing except a comically large block of ice that definitely isn't foam.
Yeah, the ice didn't look very good.
Didn't matter.
No, actually, no, it doesn't.
Doesn't matter.
It's charming.
It is charming.
Yeah.
This movie does a lot with very little.
Okay.
Like, it's built up at how eerie this thing is. And watching it, I felt that eeriness. We don't see the thing!
Yeah, we don't see him for a long, long time.
What we see is everyone else's reactions to it.
Yeah, they have that one shot that you could look through the ice and kind of see like a distorted image of him, but that was the only time we ever see him until much later.
No.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this build-up.
Now, one of the guards is on duty. He's freaked out by the thing watching him, so he puts a blanket over it. So he's like, there, now I don't have to look at it. Easy, except it was an electric blanket that was still plugged in.
Dun, dun, dun!
Yo! And the electric blanket thaws the ice.
That must be one hot electric blanket.
Yeah, Anna and I thought that too. My word, what was the temp? Although it was 51, those things didn't have safety regulations.
That's true.
You know there was no governor on that thing.
That's true.
You could have baked pizzas with it.
Could have wrapped up a pork shoulder in that son of a bitch.
You know how it's like, okay, you dig the hole in the ground and you start your fire and then you bury the pork and then you know cover it up.
Mhm.
You have done that without the hole.
Yeah, just throw it on the counter and be like, "We're done. We're waiting."
Wait.
Experiment.
Well, no, think about what it would be called. Oh my!
Taking a blanket.
Did we just uncover some sort of origin here?
Holy shit!
What are we having? Pig in a blanket? Unrolls electric blanket?
This is the electric blanket that thought out the thing.
Don't worry, we only lost 3 children to it. Don't worry, we have 17 more.
It boiled poor Tommy.
He was chilled. He smelled delicious. So now the first real time we get to see the thing running around, they're looking out the window and it's wrestling the dogs. This looked great.
Oh my god, yeah.
He slams the shit.
He looked like the Hulk taking Loki to school. I was like, Jesus, he's that poor dog.
Like, holy, this dog stunt was great.
Yeah, I like this part a lot. You get him in that haze and you just really see the outline of him, and yeah, it's really cool.
And the dog's like latched onto his arm, but he's just like, and just like hulking this dog up in the air. Like, so they go out after him. And of course, at this point, this is also after we learn that gunshots do nothing.
Oh yeah, no, because I don't know who it was on watch, but he's sitting with his back to the ice cube, and then you just see the shadow kind of go up over him, and he spins around. He unloads a clip into this thing. I thought it was Martin Riggs. But yeah, bullets do nothing to this thing.
So we get the dog wrestling. And now this is probably the next, if you're like us and your main exposure to this story is John Carpenter's The Thing. Here, I think, is probably the next and largest deviation.
The creature.
The creature itself. Because it is a large humanoid alien, and Dr. Carrington, through some tests and observation, so they get a sample of the creature. After they go out to try to, like, get him, but he escapes the dogs, but they find a severed arm. Also, one of these dogs tore this thing's arm off. Good Lord!
That's a powerful dog.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what? They used real huskies.
Did they really?
Didn't you see them?
No.
The sled dogs?
Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, in the dead scene.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure those were real dogs.
I wouldn't doubt it back then.
Um,
We need a dog that's dead. Can somebody make it? Yeah, bam. There we are. Use that one.
no, they just had him lay down.
Sure.
Unlike, what were we watching where the wolves came? And we were like, wolves.
Cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger. Wolves.
Yeah.
Not only were they clearly huskies, they looked like the friendliest huskies in the world. I wanted to just be like, come here, boy, and like roll around with them, and they would have. Fucking Stallone, you suck ass.
Have you ever heard about what the creature looked like described in the book?
No, because I haven't gotten the book yet.
It was 4 feet tall
Okay,
with blue hair, but it's like worms, like crawling worms,
sure.
and 3 red eyes.
Okay,
That's what the creature in the book looks like.
sure.
Not sure I like the 4 foot tall thing. It goes back to the whole Chucky issue. Like, just kick that son of a bitch.
Yeah, Chucky. How do I put this? If you get killed by Chucky, you deserve to die.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, if you can pick him up and carry him when he's in doll form, like,
he has another form.
well, yeah, when he's just playing like the doll,
Oh yeah,
like he's just
yeah.
holding still and not moving, then why is it when he's coming at you, can you not just pick him up and throw him out the window? How are you overpowered by Chucky?
Where does Chucky's strength come from?
I don't know.
Now, is it because the serial killer's soul is in him? In which case, does he just have the strength that the serial killer had
Is that how that works?
as a man? But if you watch the original, that was not a big guy.
No.
No.
So I don't know. I don't think that's the case.
Just fucking get
Just
here.
Chucky sucks.
But I don't know what the alien can do in the book.
I don't either.
So, but no, I could see where they for cinema, for a movie, you'd want something visually impressive.
Absolutely.
James Arness is a large man.
He is. My God, I didn't realize he was that big.
Oh yeah, he's a big dude.
And
if you ever watch Gunsmoke, no, he's just like everyone comes up to his shoulder. He's huge.
He doesn't ride the horses. He just picks them up and carries them.
just Paul Bunyan. No, he's huge. And it's like, oh, here he is walking through a door, turned sideways because his giant shoulders won't fit. That's why he spent so much time in the saloon. That's the only room he can walk into comfortably.
He still had to duck, though.
Well, that's true. He didn't have to duck and turn. So getting back to this movie, Dr. Carrington on the arm does some research and learns that the creature is in some way, shape, or form plant-based.
Yes. This kind of got a little hokey to me.
Okay.
When they were referring to him as a giant carrot.
It goes a little far.
Yeah.
But I like so take how far the dialogue pushes it. I liked the idea. The idea works for me. And you know what I really appreciate about this movie? In its writing in particular, it took me back to reading Jules Verne.
Okay.
They don't shy away from the science.
Oh no, I like that.
They lean into the science. They lean into the equipment. They've done their research to know like how would this shit work and how can we incorporate it? How can we talk about it? How can we explain it? And they don't go super in the weeds because you don't need to, but they go enough that you're like, this feels and sounds legitimate.
I agree. Yeah. I like that a lot about it.
Like when somebody's like, well, how can it be plant-based? And Carrington's like, well, no, think about it. Here on Earth, at a certain point in time, animals experienced an evolutionary change that led to man. On this planet, on whatever planet this ship came from, that same evolutionary change occurred, but in a plant species. That's cool. And that works. I can follow that, and it's intriguing. Like, as far as a sci-fi movie monster and the idea behind it, I'm in. But yeah, they do go a little hard with like, oh, it's a rutabaga.
Yeah, I enjoyed the science talk of it, but once they break off and he's like, oh yeah, so we're talking about like a super carrot. I was like, oh, really?
Well, they didn't trust their 1951 audiences is 100% what that is.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, now let's go into, so again, Carpenter's The Thing was more of a some sort of nondescript being because it would assimilate and copy. Or it was a giant amalgamation of flesh and bone and some horribleness. I don't know. That's the thing, those you don't know.
Yeah.
This one, obviously, it's like, oh no, it's a thing. There it is.
It's a man.
But let's talk about how it propagates.
Okay.
Is that a fair?
Sure.
It can very rapidly produce seed pods.
Yeah, and I wasn't quite sure. Is this the seeds? Do they on their own? Do they create more of these things, or does it have to be in a person? Or I didn't quite catch all that.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, no.
They devoted multiple scenes to this.
I did not catch it.
Sit down, boy.
I am.
Okay, Dr. Carrington.
This is the flower part.
It's the flower box part,
Yeah.
but they're not flowers.
No, I know that, but that they look like flowers.
So two things are happening simultaneously here. We're going to start with Dr. Carrington's side. They get the seed pods. He realizes that the only way to further study is to grow them. So he plants them in soil, and he knows he's got to water them. Going off his observation of the rampage the creature is on, he goes to the medical supply of blood.
That's right. Okay, now I remember that.
And waters the seed pods with blood. So they're feeding on the blood and they're growing.
Yeah, because that's when even Hendry goes to Nikki and is like, "Have you had like an accident here recently? Because your blood supply is
I brought
really low.
What do you say, 30 units of plasma here like a month ago.
Yeah,
and now it's like X amount is gone. Now, where did Carrington make this observation? We don't see this, but they go into enough detail. This is dark stuff.
Yeah.
So Carrington and some members of the science community versus the military side here that want to just kill it because it's a giant, horrible monster murdering people. They want to study it, talk to it, blah, blah, blah. They realize that the creature is hiding / been residing in the greenhouse. So they set up a watch for it so they can try to talk to it. That goes horribly awry as one of the scientists is completely injured and is like, we tried to talk to it. It was a terrible idea. Where are the other two? It's like, it got them. And we learn through dialogue. They say this. The creature killed them, strung them upside down from the rafters.
Predator style.
Over the greenhouse soil, over the planter boxes, cut their throats so all their blood would drain out into the planter boxes.
Yeah.
And is now growing his own seed pods. Holy shit! 1951!
Some dark shit.
Oh my, this is cool! I
wonder why they didn't show that.
Honestly, I think it would have made it worse if they had.
Yeah, it would have, but I don't even think they would have been able to get away with that.
No, but I mean, if you were to make this movie today, I think it would make it worse if they had.
Yeah.
I think seeing the gobsmacked reactions, because then when they get when Hendry and the military go to like get the creature and bust it up and whatever, he sees them. Like Hendry sees the people hanging upside down and bleeding out, and they get the door closed and get it barricaded. Now they're keeping under watch, and Carrington's like, "No, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Carrington, I wish to God you had seen that, you little prick."
So this is the part where he opens the door and the thing is standing there.
Yes.
Yeah. It got me.
It got me too.
Yeah.
And I didn't know when it was going to happen, but I knew this jump scare existed in the movie.
I did too.
So this movie does something very unique. Typically in movies, you're on a runtime, you cut out unnecessary things. Typically, it's agreed upon. You don't need to see characters entering or exiting rooms. Like, come, Tevis, let us go. And then the camera wouldn't show us standing up and walking out that door, opening it, closing it, and then going to the next room. We would just cut to the next room because mentally audiences can follow. Yeah, they just went in a different room.
Yeah.
This movie doesn't do that. This movie shows the entrances, exits, the moving about. I kind of liked it. I'm not going to lie.
I did too.
I dug it.
I did too.
And then you're just like, yeah, just people are coming and going, whatever. So then when Hendry opens the greenhouse door and there is the thing just filling that doorway and it goes for me, like gets the door shut, or it's like shut on the creature's arm, and they're like wrestling it back.
He pulls it back and breaks the door trim. That was really cool. I like that.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the jump scare got me. It's like, you bastard.
The look of the thing, it's a little too Frankenstein's monster. Yeah. I didn't care for that. I liked his hands with the different claws on them.
Yep.
I thought that was really cool.
And the head was like bulbous. It was more, it wasn't just like Frankie Boy's big square noodle, right? It was more like
Peter Boyle in Young Frankenstein. That's what that reminded me of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I feel that, but no, it had more of like, it had almost like broccoli to a point. It just had
Oh,
these
yeah.
round kind of bulbous like masses
I see what you
throughout
mean.
his head.
Okay.
So like it was cool.
Yeah.
But again, how much deep between costuming, makeup, prosthetics, camera quality, like how much detail can you
No, I agree. Yeah, especially back then. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 51, how much detail could you put into it, or would you even waste your time putting into it? Because it's like, well, we had all this detail. Yeah, cool. The camera's not going to pick up any of that because it literally can't.
exactly.
But no, honestly, okay, is it going to go down in my Hall of Fame creature design? No. But Jesus Christ, we just watched The Wolfman, and this looks better than that.
Absolutely.
So I think 51's the thing looks better than Harry Gollum.
I agree. Yeah.
So
That Wolfman was terrible.
the movie sucked. For
Robert Duvall needs to sue that movie
stealing his body.
for stealing his image.
Okay. Fire stunt. You're our special effects guy. Walk us through what I would like to describe as the gnarliest fire stunt I have ever seen, and it will never be topped.
Holy shit.
And we watched Backtrack.
Yeah. This thing. I knew it was coming. I didn't remember how damn cool it was. Like,
That had to have been that top 10 most dangerous things I've ever seen in a movie.
Jesus, yes. The first off, when he opens that doorway in the back of the room and the lights go out and he's just standing there with his silhouette. Oh yeah, the thing looks really cool. Dark, you really can't make him out very well. That was really cool. And I liked how the lights on the set dimmed and he's there. And again, it felt like a play and I appreciated this. But they throw kerosene on him and then shoot him with a flare.
Yeah.
And like this entire room goes up. But the moment I saw this, I was like, oh, that's really cool. But the second one is what really got me when they threw another bucket of kerosene on him.
Do they hit him with two more buckets?
I just know of the two. But because Hendry puts Nikki in the corner with that pillow in front of her, I don't know how she didn't get burned to a crisp.
I don't know how any of them did.
Because when he threw that second bucket, that shit went everywhere on that wall where she was next to and covered everything. And I literally was like, oh shit, as I'm watching it.
Jaw dropped.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if that was a set on the lot or if they built a set somewhere in case they burned the whole place down.
Warner Brothers Desilu Studios burnt down today. So let's
so cool.
Everybody knows the fire stunt at this point. You get the person, they're covered head to toe in that jelly stuff. They're set on fire, and then after a few seconds, they're they
lay down when they're ready.
They lay down when they're ready, and they're smothered.
Yeah.
The thing comes in. He's doused in a bucket of kerosene, lit on fire with the flare. Now, however they actually light him on fire, whatever. But boom, he's on fire now. He then rampages through the room, rah, rah, rah. And this is where it gets insane. We've been talking about it, but picture this. If you haven't seen it, you can find the clip, watch the movie, whatever. Their stuntman is on fire and has been on fire for several seconds.
Yeah, and nobody else in that room was a stuntman.
No, the actors are just
all
there.
The actors. Yeah.
In it. As he just was that James Arnaz?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Surely no, that had to have been. But here's where the gnarliest fire stunt I've ever seen. He's already on fire. He's been on fire. We're getting to a point that any reasonable person would be like, okay, this needs to end, like now, right? An actor with another bucket of honest to God kerosene.
Oh, yeah, it had to be.
Hitches the bucket onto him and then whoosh! and he goes up like a candle again. But so does all the excess kerosene.
It just goes all over the
Just
place.
covers the room. There's like bed mattresses and pillows and just shit on fire. And he's just like, oh, I'm on fire more. And he dives out of a window. This was the coolest thing ever. And people say, well, old movies can't surprise me. This is the gnarliest fire stunt. And they'll never top it because no one will get permission to throw some sort of
No.
liquid fuel onto a burning person
In a set. Like, no.
out in a field.
The stunt performer was his name was Tom Steele. He was
Oh my
the
God.
body double
Say
for James Arness.
Say less. Hey, which of these people's are 1950s stuntman? Oh, don't worry, we got Tom Steele.
Hell
And you're like,
yeah.
oh, Jesus Christ. He's like 6'8", and he's built like a truck, and his name is Tom Steele.
How coincidental.
He is from an era where like stuntmen were the highest paid people on the set, and like stuntmen were the legitimate badasses
Yeah.
of the movie world. And his name was Tom Steele. And when he wasn't doing crazy fire stunts, he was just plowing everything with legs in Hollywood.
Even Nikki. He was on fire and he was plowing Nikki.
When your name's Tom Steele, what do?
Yeah.
Change your name to Tom Steele.
I couldn't pull that off.
No, you couldn't.
No. I couldn't even pull off Tom Plastic. Like, it wouldn't work.
I don't know. Put that one on. Keep that one in mind, though. Maybe. Oh man. So they figuring out. Okay, we got to figure out how to stop him. They rig up this cool like Tesla trap. Honestly, they're gonna.
Yeah.
They've got this metal
Good way to
fencing
put it.
wrapped around a hallway. Creature's gonna walk onto it. They're gonna hit the generator, and they're just gonna cook him with lightning.
This was a little hokey.
No, I thought this was cool.
Mm,
Wait, define this as a little what was hokey? The idea, the
No, the
execution. It's 1951.
yeah, but you go from that fire stunt to this.
Well, there was no way to have an actual like electrical bolt.
I know. I just feel like they should have been flipped. Do the electrical one at the first to try to take him out, and then it's like, well, that didn't work. Well, I don't know. Let's try to light him on fire, and that way you have that big fire stun at the end, and that be it. I just think how impressive that fire stunt was versus how they actually kill him off. It's Jaws 4.
No, not.
Yeah.
That is unfair.
No.
No. What it's like. Sit down, son. What it's like.
Jaws and Jaws 2?
No.
Jurassic Park and Lost World?
Maybe. It's
Jurassic Park 3?
the fire stunt is Dark Knight.
Okay.
And honestly, they should have ended the trilogy with Joker, especially Heath Ledger's Joker. The electrical stunt, or effect, or whatever you want to call it, is Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
They should have been swapped, and one is clearly superior to the other. It doesn't mean it was bad. Jaws 4 is bad.
Jaws 4 is beyond bad.
That is an unfair comparison.
That's fair. I'll give you that. But yeah, the documentary I was watching.
Yeah.
During this moment, they took a little person and dressed him up just like the Thing creature.
Yeah.
So that you would see that progression of him getting smaller.
I love that.
Kind of do too.
Up until he's literally just a pile of ash
Yeah.
smoldering on the coils or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
no, I like that a lot.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
do too. I like when they do shit like that. Like when
Yeah.
they did that in Jaws. They put that little person in the scuba gear and put him in the tank.
Yeah, but I don't like it when everyone's an idiot and they greatly endanger the person's life.
Well, yeah, I don't like
I
that.
don't like that.
Or in Alien, the original Alien with the space jockey.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott put his kids in miniature suits so that they walked around, and then that made that space jockey look that much bigger.
Oh, is that what that was?
Mhm.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I know. I enjoy
no
that
one's
shit.
life was in danger.
Nope.
Oh, hey, I forgot you have 15 seconds of air. Oopsie doodle.
Yeah. Thankfully, he never got in there.
And so yeah, boom. Then they kill the thing. Oh, I have in my notes, fire stun. Holy shit!
Yeah, I did. I audibly was like, "Holy shit!"
Carrington gets it. He's like, I know you're an intelligent creature, and for some reason, I believe wholeheartedly that you're better than us because you're made of vegetation and we are meat and stink. And then it like breaks his clavicle.
Yes. I'm like, wait a minute, you tried this once before.
It killed
and
two
it
people.
killed 2 people, and now you're like,
and then drained them of their blood.
Yeah, and now you're running out there trying to talk to it. You deserve what you get.
Oh, absolutely. He unfortunately he survives though.
Yes, he does. This actor reminded me. This reminded me of when Robert Englund does roles other than Freddy Krueger.
He does.
This actor, this character.
No, I mean Robert Englund does roles other than Freddy Krueger.
Yes, he does.
He does.
Yes.
Okay.
He looked a lot like that actor.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So I was like, man, if they ever remake The Thing from Another Planet, Robert Englund would be that guy.
How old is Robert Englund?
He's too old to be this character.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's where I was getting at.
Yeah.
And I loved me some Robert Englund.
I
but
do too.
I'm just saying he's got to be in his 70s,
Let me
right?
find out. Now you got me curious. I'm going to say probably 70. He's 78 years old.
Yes. That's.
Damn. Is he doing anything now?
I don't think he's going to be in our remake of The Thing from Another World.
I want to see what he's doing now.
Happily retired.
No. He's got upcoming. He's got 3 upcoming. Let's see what those are.
What?
The man likes to work.
The man needs to sit down.
I don't know what Harvest Moon is.
No.
Pinocchio, Unstrung.
Whatever.
He plays cricket.
I am so over this goddamn Pinocchio craze. I don't
understand it.
What Lies of P video game, and then like was it Guillermo del Toro had a Pinocchio movie?
Lies of P, is that Pinocchio thing?
Yes.
Okay. It was free 1 month, and I put it in my library. I never did download it, but I watched a video, and it looks like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Everything has to be Souls-like.
Yeah, and that I was like, nope, I'm done.
I roll.
Never downloading that. I hate all that.
Pinocchio is a shit story. Can we just Pinocchio, Peter Pan? Like, there's some of these to Cinderella. Like, these stories suck, and we need to just
let them die.
Just let them go.
Yep,
let them go. Unless you're going to have a bunch of people singing "Why the Red Man's Red," just move on.
We don't need that.
We don't. We don't.
No.
Oh,
well, let it die.
What if it's performed by Redbone?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay.
No.
Might make it worse.
Probably.
And that's not Redbone's fault.
Exactly.
Okay. What else do you feel like we need to touch on that we haven't already?
I think I hit everything I wanted to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, we covered our characters, the acting, the writing, the creature,
the fire stunt,
the stunts, the
really shitty electrical scene.
You were being overly harsh. No, it isn't.
They should have just electrocuted him for real. They did the fire stunt for real. Come on, Tom Steele. Suck it up.
Yeah, pussy.
Get in, pussy.
Do it, pussy. Come at me, 107-year-old Tom Steele, you bitch. I'll fight you. He's going to come out of his grave and kick my ass.
Yeah, my money's still on Steele.
His name is Tom Steele. It's not my fault. I don't have a chance.
The name alone just kicked your ass.
That's true. All right. Ratings time.
Oh,
What do you think IMDb gives the
I'm
thing
sure
from
it's
another
a
world?
7.2.
With a 7.0, just a flat 7, but you knew
Swear
it was
to
going to be
God.
7. You knew it was going to be 7.
IMDb sucks.
Rotten Tomatoes. What do you think?
Rotten Tomatoes. I think they're probably pretty high because this is considered a classic. Let's say 85.
Close. Rotten Tomatoes with an 87%
Oh,
for a grand ticket price total of $157.
okay.
Reviews.
What Ebert say? Did you get Ebert?
No, I don't believe he was writing reviews at this time.
Come on.
I have 2 reviews.
Okay.
One is a look back, because this might come as a shock, but finding reviews from 51 is a tad difficult. But I do have another review that, as best as I could find, the article itself is dated December 1950.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's truly a 1950 article, but that's what was dated on it. So that's what I have to work with. Do you want modern or 1950?
Do modern first.
From Fangoria.
Oh, okay. I used to love that magazine.
Oh, when my buddy and I would go to Blockbuster like once a week, and he'd always buy the new issue. So the original is far more than just historical curiosity. It's not, quote unquote, good for its time. It's just good. And that was written in 2023.
Oh. Okay, that's fairly current.
And again, Variety, from an article dated 1950, December whatever the day was, 1950.
So the review came out before the movie?
That's what I'm saying. Unless this is like, they did a review on the early screening.
Okay.
Because like, did this come out in January? I don't know.
No, it wrapped up in like April of 51.
Okay.
I think, or maybe it was March, but then it was released like 2 months later. So maybe somebody got an early screening. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm open to say, like, I'm not going to stamp that this is 100% a from the time review. I don't know. All I know is the goddamn article is time-stamped in 1950.
Okay.
What more can I do? The resourcefulness shown in building the plot groundwork is lacking as the yarn gets into full swing.
Okay.
So kind of they're saying
a little ho-hum.
it goes, yeah, I mean, granted, and nobody's doing like stars or anything yet,
Yeah.
But it was more just like they're setting it up, and then it just kind of it crests the hill and loses something. But it wasn't a negative review.
It's that third act.
By any means. But
like
yeah,
Tombstone.
it was just kind of
Okay.
that fine line.
Yeah.
It treaded on Wiener and just
Yeah, it had that Tombstone Die Hard with a Vengeance problem. The ending just didn't quite.
It didn't stick the landing.
No.
But you know what? You can still score high.
Oh, absolutely.
Without sticking the landing.
I agree.
So, Tevis, do you have any awards you'd like to give out?
I'm giving the Shelley Duvall Award
Okay.
to Nikki.
Okay.
She was fine. She didn't really
do
anything spectacular. She was only there for that whole love interest thing. You could have done without all that.
But I don't think that was Margaret Sheridan's fault. I think it was just she wasn't given a lot to do.
Exactly. The character itself.
But
that's why I picked the character instead
I think
of
Nikki, that's fair.
Instead
that's
of the
fair.
actress.
I feel like we should create another new award.
Okay.
And it should be just like the James Arness or I guess the Tom Steele Award for crazy stunts.
The biggest balls.
Huge steel nuts.
The Steel Nuts Award.
Oh my God. Where's our board? The Steel Nuts Award for crazy stunts, because that fire stunt is incredible. It's insane, but it's incredible.
There it is. I got it in mind.
The Steel Nuts Award for crazy over-the-top stunts.
I like that.
I feel like that we had one. I think that was the Jackie Chan, was it not?
We may have had something like that, but
I can't remember.
I don't know. This,
Jackie Chan didn't do stuff like this.
That's true.
Those are different things. Was it Cliffhanger when the guy zip lines from one moving plane to another moving plane? That is a Steel Nuts Award-winning stunt right there.
It is.
So I would like to retroactively give the Steel Nuts Award to that guy in Cliffhanger. Okay. I don't really have any awards, to be honest. It wasn't that kind of...
No, not really. There were...
It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Favorite part?
Fire stunt.
Fire stunt. Okay. Just for conversation, I'm not going to say fire stunt.
Okay.
Even though I have fire stunt. But just to break it up, I love this writing. I liked the banter. It felt authentic. It was fun. It built up the characters to make me like them more. It was good. I liked its delivery. It flowed. They would overlap each other a little bit, like Friends do. And then when they really got into like the creature, the spaceship, the thermite, the whatever. Goddamn, what we didn't talk about, and we'll talk about now. They did the Alien motion tracker before Alien.
Oh yeah,
but theirs wasn't a motion tracker; it was a Geiger counter.
That's right.
Because the creature would give off radiation, and so they were like, "Oh Jesus, the Geiger counter is starting to spike. It's getting close." They did it.
That is true. I forgot all about that.
And it makes me feel like I'm reading Jules Verne, and I like Jules Verne. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is fantastic. I love that story. I love that book.
I haven't read that in so long.
It's so good. So just for conversation's sake, I'm going to say the writing.
Okay.
Worst part?
The writing. No, I'm just kidding.
I will slap the steel nuts out of your mouth.
No, for me, the worst part was the ending. The creature coming down the hallway, and he's not where they need him to be.
So they throw they not even like throw an axe. They like shuffle it along the floor, and he does that little two-step.
So dumb.
It didn't look great.
No, and then just the way he's getting electrocuted. Going back and forth. I'm like, oh, damn it! You did it at that fire stunt point when he breaks through the door and the lights go down, and you just see him, the silhouette. Like, keep him in darkness, I think was the problem. And the little bunny hop. The little bunny hop just got me. I was like,
But now him shrinking and then burning to a crisp was cool.
That was fine. I didn't mind that. Yeah. But just that whole part just kind of, and the ending itself, I don't know. It was just kind of.
That was my issue is the ending itself, and not the final, how they finally kill the beast. The reporter's finally allowed to get his story out.
Ugh.
And it's him recapping. And don't forget, readers, keep your eyes to the sky. And I'm like, shut up. You've ruined it. Yes. Shut up. I wish you had died.
Yeah.
I wish you had died. Stop talking. But that's the thing. That is such an of the times little.
Oh, I agree.
Thing that that was just from the era. Like they did that shit all the time. Yeah. And I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
Prop? Do you have a prop that you would like to bring into the studio?
I want the hand.
That's what I have. It has to be the severed arm.
Yeah.
That's also kind of the only prop.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, I can't even think Maybe one of the little plants, but no,
Yeah.
it's the arm.
I think it's the severed arm.
Yep.
Yep. I think so. Okay. We are there, my friends, with your eyes to the sky. Tevis, what are your final thoughts on 1951's The Thing from Another World? Good Lord, my back hurts.
I'm a little torn on this.
Okay.
This movie is good. The third act kind of falls off. So I'm going to do something a little different.
Am I about to be mad?
No.
Okay.
It's worth the ticket price.
Okay. I thought you were going to be like, I'm going to add some sort of caveat or like divert from our system.
No, I'm going to say it's worth the ticket price, but this is not one that I will ever revisit. I'm glad I watched it. I enjoyed watching it. I felt like I was watching it. I was in the theater watching a play. I think they could actually take this almost shot for shot and actually do a stage performance of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it would, with the exception of the fire stunt, but
no, I'll do the fire stunt.
Do the fire stunt.
Do the fire stunt, pussies.
Yeah. And make it work. And I think it would be really good, but it's worth the ticket price. But I'm never going to watch this again. There were moments I was kind of bored, but all in all, I'm glad I watched it. So I would recommend it if you've never watched it to watch it. That's where I'm at.
Okay. That's fair. You didn't say anything that I'm just like, ugh, and that might be your first.
Probably, yeah.
Because I'm an old cantankerous bastard. Okay. The Thing from Another World, 1951. Man, I'm really glad I watched this. And I like how Fangoria put it. It's not just a historical curiosity. You're not going to say it's good for its time. This movie is good. So yes, it's worth the ticket price. I'm glad I watched it. Like, I'm genuinely glad I watched this. I enjoyed it. I was in on it. I could see myself watching it again.
Really? I was just about to ask you that.
Like, okay, let's say it's midnight, 1 a.m. I'm flipping through channels. If it's on, I'm watching it. 100% I'm watching it. If I was with friends and we were like, man, what do we want to do? We're like, guys, I have an idea for a movie. I'm going to break out and show it to them. Like, yeah.
Okay.
But no, to your point though, is this going to be something that I regularly revisit? No. I mean, no. I'm going to watch John Carpenter's thing.
Absolutely. That, I'm sorry, were you done? I didn't mean to step on your ending here.
But that's authentic conversation.
That's true.
So no, let me wrap up with, yes, it is worth the ticket price. I'm super happy and super glad I watched this. Yeah, if you've never seen it and but you like John Carpenter's or you've read the story or whatever, man, check this out because you're going to enjoy it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I found a little bit of Ebert's review of this. He said that he saw this as a classic of the genre and superior to the 82 remake in many ways.
Okay.
He felt the fact that the alien was a simple humanoid monster and not a shape-shifting creature made it more frightening. Wrong.
I do feel like he's wrong there, yeah.
Yeah, he appreciated the film didn't rely on graphic special effects, instead built its tension through atmosphere of that isolated Arctic base and interactions between the characters.
I'm half and half on that.
Okay. You go and then I'll go.
I agree I agree with him as far as like it's building up on pure tension because we can't see that much. It's not graphic, it's a lot of talking. But again, I was in on it. Isolated Arctic base, my steel nuts. Yes. There's 30 people in this place, and they're regularly, intermittently, because there's interference, but they're still regularly receiving and sending out bursts of transmission. They're not isolated at all. The goddamn armed forces know that there's a rampaging alien on the base.
Yeah, they have a working plane.
Like this, isolated my steel nuts. This is my new saying, by the way.
I never felt much tension in this version of the thing. Mainly because there were so many people, I think, in this isolated Arctic base. There was so much more tension in John Carpenter's, I feel.
Oh yeah.
And as far as the special effects, were they graphic? Yes, but damn, they were so good.
Yeah, but Carpenter was going a very different direction. It's very much more of a body horror
Yeah, it's
kind
not
of a thing.
like a bloody, gory guts and like
Yeah.
Terrifier shit. It's just an alien morphing into something else.
Yeah, but it's still when the chest opens and eats the doctor's arms.
Yes,
That's
awesome.
right, but that's graphic.
Well, yeah, the arms come off. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
or when the head grows legs and skitters by, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I think that's what Ebert's talking about.
I understand that, but it's not. I didn't have a problem showing my daughter that.
Yeah.
I would never show her the Terrifier.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because it's just blood and guts and for no reason.
Yeah,
like,
it's not.
I cut this guy's head off and now I'm, doing whatever with his eyes. Yeah, I'm not showing her that shit.
And see, and that I hate that. I hate when people say it's really gory because we, thanks to movie ratings, misunderstand what gore is. There's blood and there's violence and there's graphic violence. But graphic violence is not the same as gore. If you have a moment in your story that is graphically violent, but is pivotal to your plot, that's violence. If you have graphic violence that serves no other purpose than to have graphic violence, that is gore. Gore is pointless. Gore is, look what we did to make you squirm. It serves no greater function. That's gore. And like I've read it in a number of books from published authors, published screenwriters, seminars and workshops I've gone to, talking to my other author buddies. The general consensus, you can have all the graphic violence you want. That's fine. Never have gore. What I can't remember which book it was, but I was reading this book about writing and the process and what have you, and they were using sexual assault as an example.
Okay.
Because that is very touchy, right? But like, is your story about that? Do you have a character who is sexually assaulted and that is a pivotal plot point and it spurs the story along? That's graphic violence. Is there just a random rape scene? That's gore and it's distasteful and you should never have that. So gore has kind of become too catch-all of a term.
I like that.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, this has blood and gore. Well, does it have gore? Like does it?
Like watching History of Violence, or not History of Violence, In a Violent Nature. That's where we follow the Jason of this story.
Oh yeah.
And that all it is him trying to find this object and killing teenagers in grotesque, creative ways.
Right.
Where it's impressive what they did as far as a special effects standpoint, but as far as a film, I'm like, meh. But it wasn't really needed other than for just a shock factor.
Yeah. But technically, now you could go the other way. Like, okay, we're talking about horror movies, thrillers, slashers. They have gore all the time. Because if you have characters whose only reason for being is body count, that's gore.
Yeah.
serves no purpose. But let's go to the lightest possible spectrum of that. Let's go to Gene Roddenberry's Star Trek. Red shirts.
Okay. Yeah. They're story gore.
But that's the thing. Now, some of those red shirts, they died and it revealed this, the poison gas on the planet or the, what. Okay, that's violence, but it's within the. And then there are sometimes where it's like, oh, no, they just died.
Yeah.
It's the most kindergarten, violence, quote unquote, that you could have. Technically speaking, that is gore because it serves no purpose. So you can have non-bloody gore.
I like that a lot.
Gore is literally just, is your violence there for plot or is it there for the sake of having violence? What are we talking about?
The Thing from Another World. The Roger Ebert review.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, he felt that this one was superior to the 1982 version. Wrong.
I feel like that's wrong. No, I don't think it is.
You don't think it's wrong?
No, I don't think it's superior.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and not even the special effects of it. I feel 82, the tension is better, the writing is better,
Pacing,
the characters are better. I just feel the ending is better. I just feel like on those merits, that's a better story.
Now, I do feel like you could take Hendry and McCready and swap them.
I think so.
My boy Hendry in 82 would still get shit done.
Oh, I agree.
He's no pushover.
Yeah, I mean, he blew up that UFO.
Yeah, absolutely. He was just like, boom.
Didn't care.
Remember when they were like, oh no, the thing is, I was like, well, we got to kill it. And they're like, you don't understand. Bullet still works. So he was like, okay, hold my gun and grabs an axe. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
He's going to chop this carrot up. Put him in a stew.
That's right. And honestly, if McCready was in the 51, he'd have never escaped the storage locker.
Right. Yeah, he would have just cooked him right then.
Just boom, done. Yep. And half of the people that were also in the base. All right. Anything else?
I got everything I needed.
Hat time?
Hat time. All right.
Looking in the hat. He's looking in the hat. Die Hard. For the vengeance.
No.
Live Free or Die Hard?
No.
Die Hard 5.
There is no Die Hard 5. There is, but we don't talk about Die Hard 5.
Man, I've watched. That's so bad.
Oh, it's terrible. It's the Jaws 4 of the Die Hard world.
It's the Die Hard 5 of Die Hard.
My daughter keeps telling me we're almost completely through the Die Hard series. I did it out of order because it doesn't really matter.
True.
I watched the first one first. We'll watch the third one second, the fourth one, and now we're getting ready to start number 2. And she's like, "Is there a Die Hard 5?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. Absolutely not."
Kid, he is lying to you. He is a bald-faced liar. And you should definitely watch Die Hard 5.
No. We watched It Chapter 2 the other day. Oh my God, that movie's 3 hours of boring bullshit.
Quips.
I hate that movie.
It gets real quippy.
I hate it so much.
I don't hate it, but they forgot they were making a horror movie.
Absolutely. And I was telling her, it's like every character that gets scared, they are just so animated, like yelling and running around. It was like a Muppets version.
Yeah, but then it's like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Ha ha, he's scared. Oh, I'm scared. Like,
yeah,
it gets real.
It's not good.
Richie and Eddie, adult Richie and adult Eddie. I just want a Three Stooges slap the both of them.
I do too. There was a couple of moments during that movie. She looks over at me and goes, "Well, that was dumb." Like, yeah. Just wait.
Wait, are we doing It Chapter 2?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just want one other thing. When they verbally assault that Pennywise creature and he shrinks and shrinks and shrinks, she's like, wait a minute. So to beat him, you just have to roast him? Like, I guess.
He's destroyed by the power of bullying.
Yes. It's dumb.
You just have to burn him real bad. Like, gotcha, bitch.
Okay.
You don't understand. Richie was gay and was deeply in love with Eddie.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Was that ever brought up or even mentioned in the original? In the first one, chapter 1?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Because Richie was in a graphically sexual relationship with Eddie's mother. As he told us repeatedly.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I didn't think it was. Okay.
I don't know if it was a loving relationship, but I know it was graphically sexual. Much like my relationship with your mother.
Yeah, who looks like Sally Field.
Wow. Hello, Mama Tevis.
All right, what movie are we doing? You want to know?
I don't care.
Okay. Simon Pegg.
Mission Impossible.
No.
Okay. Shaun of the Dead?
No, but it's part of that.
Oh, it's one of the Cornettos? Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
Yes!
That's what we're doing.
I was like, could it be
At World's End?
At World's End? But I was like, I didn't put that in the hat. I doubt you would have put it in the hat. Oh, is it in there?
Yeah.
I know Shaun of the Dead's in there.
Yeah. Oh,
wait,
yeah.
Is all the Cornetto movies?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I was like, fuck it. They're
Man,
not a sequel or prequel or anything. It's just throw them all in.
I wish to God I could remember the name of the movie, but I can't. I found it on TV once, and I ended up watching because it had Simon Pegg. I was like, I like Simon Pegg. But he basically plays a doctor who ends up traveling around the world. I can't remember if he's divorced or a widower or just some sort of life change. He's got to get away, and he just travels and just kind of the journey he goes on. At one point he's abducted by he's kidnapped and held for ransom in Africa, and he befriends and then at another part he befriends this drug lord because he's a doctor, and the drug lord's wife is sick, and Simon Pegg's character's looking over her prescription. He's like, she's over medicated, man. This counteracts this. You don't need that. There's a really good doctor here. She's my friend. Call this number. Let her know that I'm referring you, and we'll get you in. And so he kind of ends up saving the life of the drug lord's wife. So now the drug lord's got his back, and it was shockingly good, but it's not like a Cornetto where it's comedy, joke. It was just man, this movie it's got heart. I wish I could remember the name of it, but I don't.
I'll have to look that up.
It's really good though.
All right, so we're doing Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
Next
All
week.
right. Is this going to top Lethal Weapon for buddy cop movies? This is essentially our third. If we lump all the Lethal Weapons together, because it's the same two guys, This is our third buddy cop pairing, is it not? Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour, Hot Fuzz.
Would Beverly Hills Cop be considered a buddy cop movie?
No.
No?
No.
Taggart and Rosewood and Axel Foley?
Taggart did not like Axel. They were, and I don't think anyone liked Rosewood.
Murtaugh didn't like Riggs.
They got there though.
Yeah, but in the first one, they hated each other.
Only for 30 minutes.
Yeah, until he saved him in the pool.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay, we'll go with 3.
I mean, okay. We can include Beverly Hills Cop. But man, think
Die
about
Hard?
what we just said. Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour, what did I just say? The other one.
Hot Fuzz?
Hot Fuzz. Beverly Hills Cop.
No. It's the Jaws 4 of the buddy cop movies we've done. You shut your ass.
What's Rosewood doing? Just shut my
Your mom.
Oh, Rosewood! Rosewood!
Not again.
No, that's not even close.
Okay. No.
The Jaws 4 of buddy cops. Bad Boys ranks higher than Beverly Hills.
Absolutely
How
not.
dare you?
Absolutely not.
How dare you?
God.
Bad Boys for life.
Ugh. Bad Boy, that franchise is god awful.
Shut your butt. You're
awful.
god awful.
The worst.
Bad Boys for life. Martin Lawrence wouldn't have a career. You think he's living off of his Black Knight royalties? No.
No, he's living off Martin.
That's true.
Yeah.
No. Bad Boys for life.
Have you watched all of them?
I feel like there's the most recent I haven't. Because there's 4 now, right?
Yes.
I've seen 3.
They're terrible.
You're terrible. I am in the middle of writing a Bad Boy screenplay featuring us. I'm obviously the physically fit, sexy, handsome, capable one. And you're my buddy.
I'm the Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say I'm the other guy because I'm not a
Mike Lowry.
I'm not a dickless cuck.
Mike Lowry?
No, Will Smith.
Oh, Mike Lowry is
Mike Lowry's a badass.
Yeah, Mike
Will
Lowry.
Smith is a dickless cuck.
Yes, he is. But Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry. Mike motherfucking Lowry.
I gets mine.
I feel like you're just proving my point.
No, I never said Mike Lowry was a bad character. He's in a bad movie.
In the comments, let us know which one of us is Mike Lowry.
No.
Get out of here.
No.
Not a chance.
No, I'm saying no.
Oh, I thought you were lying.
No.
Oh, oh wait, is it N.A.?
He's Michael Lowry.
Hello, Michael. All right, everybody. I'm going home. My back hurts.
Will you do my taxes?
I love doing taxes. Michael Lowry loves tax papers. Please tell me it's more than a 1099.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh. This is the part where we throw our heads back and laugh.
I was choked on Mike Lowry. Oh.
Oh, my.
Goodbye.
I don't know if I want to be Mike Lowry. Please, someone cut that and send it to us. I need that snippet in my life. Oh, I was choking on Mike Lowry.
Ooh. That hurt.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jake. That's Tevis. We're TicketPrice. This has been the thing from another world, I guess. Unanimously worth the ticket price. Check it out, especially if you haven't already. Tune in next week as we watch Hot Fuzz and hotly debate the order of our buddy cops.
Yes, we will. It's going to be a war. Okay.
Mike Lowry. In the meantime, as always, make sure you check out the merch store. Let us know in the comments your thoughts about Thing from Another World, which one of us is Mike Lowry, or any movie suggestions you have for us. I have it on good authority that Crocodile Dundee may or may not have been added to the list.
Oh, who did that? Huh. That's weird.
We'll get there when we get there.
Pull some Crocodile Dundee. Oi.
Oi, cunt. Oh, no, that would be modern. Yeah. That would be accurate Australia. Okay. Patreon. Pew, 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 pew. Now, the actual most important part. As always, Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and good night.
McLowry.